We're here at the beautiful Riu Resort in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. It is a beautiful place. The sand is nice and fine. The calm waters are nice and smooth. Yesterday we did some diving. Well, we went snorkeling anyways. Saw many great things. We're going to walk around the resort this morning and show you a little bit more. So when going around the Riu, you certainly have the opportunity to take the elevators. Note that we're on the second floor, but...
Are you recording?
I am recording. But the second floor is listed as floor number 1 in the elevator. The main level that we're on now, which will take you to all the restaurants, is listed as level 0. Ground zero. We're staying in the older section, but by no means do I mean old as in needs renovations. The place is wonderful. It has a wonderful garden, a small gazebo with a lagoon beside it full of fish and turtles. We'll go feed the fish a little bit later. We're also overlooking the pool area, and just beyond through the trees we can see the beach. We'll be visiting that a little bit later. First though, we're going to go to the beach. We're going to go to the pool, and we're going to reserve our seats for today's activities. Morning. So our first days we sat over there, very close to the pool bar. It had a beautiful shade. We could get the sun when we wanted it. But we've got our base stands, and today we're going to sit in this area. You'll see there's a ramp that leads down into the pool. This area is where a lot of the entertainment takes place. So we're going to get our seats right here today. And we've learned from past experience that it's always good to reserve your seat around the pool or on the beach in the morning. So this is what we're doing today. And of course, we never leave on a holiday without Piggy. Now that we have our seating for the day around the beautiful pool reserve, we're going to take you through what we call Restaurant Row. Let's go. So this is Sir John Restaurant. It's a gourmet restaurant. You'll notice on this one that tank tops and shorts are not allowed. Shot of the menu. Let's carry on. You can see the staff getting everything ready. Everything good? Okay. Now this is St. Anne Restaurant. This is where all the morning meals and the buffet is. You can have lunch, you can have dinner. There's various opening and closing times. I believe this one is open till 10 p.m. at night. We had our first late night meal when we came in here. A wide selection of foods to eat. Why don't we go have a quick look and see what they have this morning. Lots of healthy food, lots of fruits. On my first morning here, I had one of these omelets. You have a wide selection of things to eat. Put in your omelet. Certainly a favorite of everybody. Scrambled eggs, French toast, pancakes, fried eggs. Donuts, lots of favorites here. And another prep area where they do some more great food here. We found everything to be very delicious and have not had complaints about anything. Food selections are enormous. My wife says the lemongrass and ginger tea is delicious. Full selection of cereals. Each side of the buffet area has a wing on it, of which the dining areas are. And of course, your morning coffee. We all need our elixir in the morning. Let's carry on. Okay, we're going to head down Restaurant Row. We like to eat out on the patio here. It's quite nice. Catch the morning sun, catch a few rays, have our coffee, and overlook the magnificent view of the Caribbean Sea. This place is also used for conventions. We've seen lots of doctors and medical workers here the past few days, all taking full advantage of the facilities. Another gourmet restaurant is Sir Richard's. It's also not allowed to have shorts or tank tops. For late night snacking and dining, or usual hours of dining, this is the Italian restaurant. We quite often drop in here and have coffee to take back to the room in the evening. And of course, every now and again, we like to come and steal a bun or two to take back to the room and go feed the fish in the lagoon. We'll show you a little bit of that later. Okay, let's carry on. Good place, right. Good place for pizza later on at night. The view here is spectacular. The sand is fine, granular. In our travels, I think only Veradero perhaps had sands even similar to this. It's absolutely wonderful.
You want to get other vacations?
Say hello. See everyone's friendly here. Say hello. Jamaica. The place is so large that it needs signs to tell us where things are, and they're everywhere, so it's very handy. I've also noticed that the facility is very accessible. Stairs everywhere, but of course there's ramps and elevators for use for those that need them. A restaurant we haven't tried yet is the Restaurant Mandalay, and we'll have a look at that one. Hopefully we get to in the coming days. Lots of couple of shops that sell souvenir things. There's one down the other end of Restaurant Row that we passed by that sells dresses, and what else did you see in there, honey?
Wraps and hats and t-shirts.
Wraps and hats and elephants. And those are born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. Well, we'll have to play some Irish Rovers for you, honey. When you first arrive here, this is what you'll see. Buses, open concept, wonderful check-in area. They were very thorough and quick for us when we first got here late in the evening. Oh, we have a shy person. Doesn't like to... There's also many billboards and signage here to let you know what's taking place throughout the day. Now we'll go into the entertainment area. You'll see activity boards around the resort. There's one behind the entertainment shed where the pool is in the older area. As I said, it's not old, it's very well maintained. And this is the central area, off one of the wings. This is where all the fun happens during the evening. Bands play here at the Duns River Bar. Spectacular views again. The Blue Mountains is this particular bar here. There's another bar over here. And right beside that is the stage where they have nightly entertainment. Last night was the Mix Max show. The night previous was various entertainment at a Michael Jackson Legends sort of show, and the reggae bands here are absolutely wonderful. Let's carry on. And Duns River Bar is a very good one. Right there on that stage by the bar is where the band plays almost nightly. Some more early risers. As I said, accessible, ramps everywhere. Just to show you the view again, we'll do a little segment later on this particular boat. This is the Club Carib boat, where we went snorkeling a couple of days ago, and I'll do a separate video, and I can show you some of the reef shots that we got with the underwater camera. And something else you'll see quite often is cruise ships making appearances. You can possibly see it way off in the distance there. Let's continue our walkabout. This is Mamie's Bar. This is where the steak is served. And what a great steak it is. We had the 8-ounce Australian curl steak. Absolutely delicious. Last night I had the mixed grill. We had some shrimp on there, a piece of steak, a bit of a pork chop. Of course, the snapper was also there, not on that plate, but it was delicious as well. Haven't had a bad meal since we've been here. It's all been wonderful.
And during the day, it's a snack bar.
And during the day, it's a snack bar. And what did you think of the snapper, honey?
Oh, it was very good.
Very good. All right, let's continue around. One place we really haven't looked at a lot, just looked in there, it's the sports bar and slot machines. Let's go have a quick look. It's not something that we do, but it is open 24 hours. It's a good place to go get nachos or a little snack in the middle of the night if you're a 2 a.m., 3 a.m. sort of person who wants to have nourishment and possibly another drink. You haven't quite finished yet. As you can see, they have popcorn. Of course, all the restaurants are open, so maybe it's not yet. The hot dogs. We did see a lot of people here last night. Then they sort of poked our head in. We might come for a game of pool a little bit later. A little bit of 8-ball. You can see ramps accessible again. Inside you can see slot machines. So if you're of a gambling nature, they do have that available. Various arcade games to play, air hockey, driving games, darts, all sorts of fun. And of course, the fine folks, so that you can get a drink if it's 3 a.m. or 7 a.m., whatever it is you want. Rio all-inclusive. They're here to deliver, and so far they have. We have a young lady who's looking after our room, Latoya. She's been absolutely wonderful. Her attention to detail is magnificent. We find that leaving a small tip, I think we left $5 in the first day for Latoya, didn't we? And a couple of dollars each day. And my wife's in an industry that allows her to bring small gifts, light up pens, little notepad, books, with which she leaves her every day. What did we leave her today? What will we leave her today?
Probably one of the pens, one of the light up pens, or a little flashlight that I brought.
Okay, a flashlight or a light up pen.
I read that they really like flashlights.
Oh, and my wife found that they read on the line that they really like flashlights here. Beautiful vistas. The calmness of the ocean in the mornings is wonderful. And you walk in and it's, well, it's not quite like soup, but it's certainly very close. Oh, look, there's another bar. Sea Grape. We didn't even know that one was there yet. Some early morning sun worshippers. Shall we go down to the end of the beach, honey? So one of the activities we tried, I mentioned, was we went snorkeling off of the Scuba Carib boat. I believe it was for the 3 of us. It was $65 each, and we went to the Dun River Falls, of which I will post another video about. But I'm taking you down this end so that you can see. We love this tree. So unusual. And my wife says we should climb it, so she's going to climb it a little later. We'll do that on the last day in case we don't want to have any injuries. We do walk on the beach in the morning. We love this activity when we go on holidays. In this particular beach, you'll find little holes in the ground. And what they are is the crabs are digging themselves a new, I guess it's a new house. They're being Bob the Builders. So here's one here. Oops. There you go, right there. And if we were to wait long enough, you'll see a little crab come out. I did get some footage of a crab yesterday, which I can include. Early morning beach maintenance. Other folks who enjoy the beach and the sun in the morning. It's a wonderful time. It's not quite crowded yet. We have not found anything to be crowded. We're here in mid-July. It's very busy, but by no means has it been overly busy. We haven't had to wait for anything, right, honey?
Not once.
Not once. I mean, the service.
We're
looking for a chair. There's ample amounts of seating for the lounges on the beach and around the pool. We've come to the new area of the resort. It has the infinity pool, also a pool similar to ours, but certainly not as large as the pool on the older side. Over here we saw people last night who were having a private supper on the beach. That's one of the romantic activities that can be found here. This is the end of the beach for the resort. We've been told by a young fella named Elmo who works for Scuba Carib that this is the end. If you want to do some snorkeling, this is the better end of the beach of the resort to do those sort of activities. Why don't we go up to the new part of the resort? Oh, lots of birds around, and they're always looking for food to scavenge. New end of the resort, honey? Okay. Well, there it is. Lots of palm trees. Morning sun is wonderful. I'm gonna guess it's about 29 to 31 degrees this morning. I certainly start feeling it. Some days have been more humid than others. Yeah. I think my wife's making it funny here. You will not require a little jacket. You notice a couple of different kinds of beach chairs here. These are some of what we think are the newer looking ones. You'll also see that they have a spa here on both sides. It's called the each end of the beach. Called the Renova Spa. If you haven't tried it out, there are some credits that we have, I believe, with the package for massage, and we haven't looked at the whole menu of things that are available yet. Okay, let's go check out the new side. Volleyball nets, we see them everywhere in the pools, on the beach. A very popular sport here. Great.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning. So the new section. We'll shoot some more footage of the pool on the older section. You'll see that there's a little difference in the decorations that happen here. I don't notice any fountain or water coming out of them, but maybe we're a little too early. The ones on the older side have a couple of fountains in them where water comes out. It makes for a nice way to go and just splash a little bit of water on your head if some of the kids that are around aren't doing that already. Everyone's been very well behaved though. I have no complaints. Both sides have the swim up bar with the whirlpool area. Extensive pool facilities, but the infinity pool is only on the newer section. You'll see that the pool closed signs are on in the mornings. We've generally gone in around 8 o'clock, 8:30 in our area where it has been open. Lots of pool maintenance people around, skimming the pool, putting chemicals in, those sort of things. As you can see, lots of chairs. There's no lack of facilities here to use. Beautiful gardens as well, right, honey? Showers. Birds of paradise flowers. Of course, the infinity pool, which, you know, maybe we'll, although we're in the older section, but maybe we'll come over and live life with the rich folks later. We had inquired about an upgrade, and I believe it was $70 a night per room from what we paid on our package deal to come to the newer facility. But I think we've decided that, well, that's not something we would have wanted to do after having been in our side. That's right, we have a beautiful view in the garden. We can see everything. And we're very close to Restaurant Row. We're very close to the beach. We're right next to our pool area. So absolutely no complaints at all. And of course, the beautiful view. All right, let's head into the lobby area of the new section.
Actually, the lobby is basically in common with both sections. It's in the middle of both.
That's right, that's right. It's not really the lobby, it's more of an entrance area. Again, more seating, overlooking the gardens. More stores, elegant chairs. So that was the deluxe section of the Riu Resort in Ocho Rios. Now we're around
the other floor and show the amazing jerk chicken hut.
Right, okay, good idea, honey. So this is the row in the front of the hotel. Just has the Photoshop. We also understand our tour representative is here. If we have any questions or if you want to go on any excursions. We found though there are people on the, not on the beach so to speak, but from Scuba Carib, as I mentioned, Elmo, who have been able to give us some very good deals. And of course the Scuba Carib is right here, works with the Riu Hotel.
And they take you on tours via a caravan as opposed to a bus.
That's right. So we didn't want to sit in a bus for a half an hour to an hour going to anywhere. Look out front, concierge will help you. How much for a taxi to Ocho Rios?
35 US there and back.
35 US there and back. So that's
1 to 4 person.
1 to 4 person. And I understand it's safer to have a proper taxi. You want to be careful which taxi you take here for your own safety and that of your families. Is that correct?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You're going to hear things like yeah, man, no
yeah,
man, and
yeah,
Irie. Irie.
No problem.
It's a whole new language here. It's fun for us. Thank you all.
Yeah, man.
We'll look out of the front lobby. There are tennis courts over to one side, and I understand there's some basketball as well. And of course, the branding and the front badge. Okay, let's go to the pool on the non-deluxe side. This is your walking in from the front.
I would say everything's deluxe.
Everything's deluxe. I agree, honey. I mean, I don't know how it can get much better. Again, one of the signs gives you an idea of where everything is and the map of the facilities as well. As you can see, it's quite extensive. Okay, we'll go this way. Again, we're coming past Restaurant Row. Right, good point. Try not to get too sweaty and hot before you go to breakfast. You can see the beach crew cleaning up, making sure everything is going to be pristine and perfect for all of the guests. Folks are here quite often asking you if they can get you anything, how they can be of service. Again, a nice ramp takes us down to the pool. Back in the older section, you see the pool bar. This is the area we sat in the first day. Well shaded, good place to get base tans. The pool at night is lit up exquisitely. I can include some pictures of that a little bit later. As you can see, some of the decorations inside the pool themselves turn into fountains when the pool opens for service. So I think it's roughly about 8 or 9 o'clock. And the bar itself opens at 10 a.m. And there's, well, while we've been here, there certainly had been no shortage of folks who want to use it. We'll continue walking around the pool so you can have a look. Put them all together. Now we're going down to the beach from the pool section. And one of the most popular places to eat during the afternoon. I believe it's open from 12 till 3, is it, honey?
Yes.
12 till 3. And written about in reports and reviews all over the place is the Jerk Hut. It is steps away from where the pool section is, and from all accounts, a very delicious meal. Anything you'd like to say about it, honey? How did you enjoy it?
Also, where anybody that's being a jerk, they're sent here.
Jerk prison, okay. But for the
There's a
food,
boat coming in.
There's a cruise ship coming
in for the day.
Coming in for the day. Hopefully you can see it in the picture. Lots of birds and pigeons, and I'm not sure what all the birds are around that come up and eat all the scraps.
For the jerk chicken, there's 2 sauces. There's one that's very spicy and delicious, and one that I haven't tried, the sweet one. But there's 2 different sauces if you don't want your jerk chicken to be spicy.
The gentleman who runs it seems to be very nice and friendly. We recommend it for everyone. And of course, if you don't like really spicy, perhaps it's not for you. So activities that were included in our package are catamarans, which we haven't tried yet. There is paddle boards. There are some paddle boats. And this is the hut for the Club Carib that we took the trip to Dunn's Falls in. As I showed you in an earlier shot, the catamaran, and it's coming in. There's some more early morning risers. Hey everybody! And I'm going to do a piece about the Club Carib and some of the things that we have done and will be doing with them. Hello. Just doing a little footage for a documentary we're doing, or a home movie. Maybe you tell me what some of these services are?
Repeat?
Some of the services here, what would you offer at the spa?
Okay, we start with our relaxing massage, just for $99. We have our deep tissue, and that's for $119. And we also have our Renova Spa massage, which is our combination massage. It entails 5 different techniques, and that's 80 minutes long for $159. We also do manicures, pedicures, hair, makeup, and body treatments.
Sounds wonderful. And is this the gym in here?
Yes, that's the gym right
Is
there.
it open?
Yes, it's open. You can take a look.
Thank you.